Welcome back to Zoya is Piss in a Basket. And I'm happy to be here. I was happy to be here last week for you guys while Zoya left the country to not do the podcast.
Stop it. You guys all knew that I was going.
I'm tired of your shit.
I'm sick and tired of the neediness.
Well, who's in neediness? You got blue bellies coming out of your nose.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, me, for being here again. I don't need the fanfare. I'm just happy to be here for the podcast whenever they need me, like I always am. And I always will be. And Zoya, I guess, is back for however long she feels like it. Thank you, Zoe. And why don't you tell everyone about your trip? Why don't you tell everyone about your super exciting trip?
I had a very interesting 10 days. You know, like I think a lot of people thought that I was going to be able to like just go and like hang out and do things and whatever. And sure, I was doing things, but I was working like the entire time.
Explain what you did. Why were you there?
So we did a commercial shoot for a luxury cruise line.
Oh, who am I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Pinkies up for sure.
Who am I? Picture my head being bigger and my neck being smaller.
Dude, there were nothing but like crazy millionaires on this.
Were there people on there, or were there like...
Yes. There was... Yes.
I thought it was just...
The crew.
The crew and the people filming the commercial.
Mm-mm.
They were filming a commercial while people were on the
board,
cruise.
Yeah. It's a 500-person ship.
Watch your mouth.
Which a lot of... which I guess most cruise ships, like regular like cruise ships, are like 6,000 people.
6,000 people in a ship? Was it the Titanic?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Titanic.
God, I love you.
Okay.
I like that you had to send me a kiss through the microphone.
Did you get that?
I got it. And so, yeah, so we were shooting a commercial. And the first day we got there, it was like a 25 or 28 hour travel day. And when I tell you the exhaustion that it ensued was just...
ridiculous.
Usually around 3,000 passengers on a cruise ship, by the way. Thank you, Google. Not a sponsor.
And remember that time that Mike almost got stabbed on the podcast when Zoya was jet lagged?
Pretty much every episode.
Anyway, I did this. So we get there and it's not fully like occupied, which was actually kind of nice because it wasn't like a clusterfuck of people.
Yes.
And the ship was like much, much smaller than like a normal cruise line is. And we got on the ship and we immediately set all of our stuff up because we were going to shoot that first night, which is like wild to think about because we got there the day before. We didn't get until like pretty late, and then trying to get like ourselves acclimated to the time difference and whatever. It was just like a shit show.
Yes.
And then
Cruise
we
ship.
get everything set up and all production stops because wardrobe guy can't get on the ship because they won't accept his Vax card.
Whoa.
And he lives in New York.
Forged it.
Yeah. That's what they
forged
thought.
it.
That's what they thought.
Whoa, word.
Well,
Did he
word.
really? For real?
No, he did not. So,
The twists and turns.
yeah, so there was like a huge, like crazy thing we were not going to shoot. They finally let him on. The chute's back on.
No one had any clothes before that. Everyone was naked.
He dressed the entire ship.
Whoa. How big of a dress
Fucking
to
ass.
get the ship
I hate
into.
you.
Imagine the Titanic wearing a dress. Should be
So,
a
yeah.
jumper. Am I right?
So that's kind of what set the tone. I hate it. So that's kind of like what set the tone for the trip. And then, so we traveled with the video team because Jamie's husband is a cinematographer, and he's worked with Princess Cruise Lines for filming stuff for them for a long time. And this is just like the higher end portion of Princess Cruise Lines.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Cinematographer is what you put into coffee to make it taste like autumn.
I hate so much of this right now.
What are my dice? Because I'm rolling.
That's what you call a Molly.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We don't promote drugs on this show, Zoe.
No, we don't.
And I'm taking a stance about it. How many drugs did you do on this ship?
I didn't. Oh, maybe a little bit of weed.
Whoa. On the ship?
I did.
You do weed in international waters?
I did it. It wasn't mine.
Did you find it?
Mm-hmm.
You found weed on a ship and you ingested it?
Someone had it.
Who
That
are
was
you?
part of the photog team. And speaking of the photog team.
Did they hide it in there?
Yep. They put it.
You put
Up there.
buttweed in your mouth?
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Now, who knows?
That's no good.
Anyway, but it was only one night, and I didn't inhale.
Okay, eyes. Okay, small eyes.
I didn't inhale.
Don't do... Dude, that's the weed faces. Small eyes, raised eyebrows is weed face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In case anyone needs a last-minute Halloween costume idea.
Yes. But the photographer on set, so we traveled with the video team, and they hired a separate photographer. And boy, oh boy, did he set the tone right off the jump.
You did not get along with this person.
It's not that I didn't get along with him. I think he is a very specific type of person.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking diva.
Okay.
And every set he's on, he imagines that he's the only person on set.
Who's he taking pictures of?
God, I hate it. Can somebody please remind me why I do this every week with you? I hate you. Yes. Well, that's really funny that you say that because when we were having like a post-mortem.
Post-mortem.
Yeah, so post like meeting, if you will, with some of the guys. I was like, he's like the drummer. This photographer is like the drummer of every band, like just looking to be like the guy,
Yes.
you know. But they're
The one
always
who Fs.
not that there's anything wrong with the drummer, but most drummers are just looking for like extra attention.
Whoa. Is this your experience with drummers?
Yeah,
Do we call Coley?
we can. Coley does it all though. I don't know if he's gonna answer you though.
Why wouldn't he answer me?
Because his wife might be in labor.
Phone goes down.
I mean, you could try. She might not be.
Phone goes up.
If phone goes up, must come down. Anyway, so he's like, I just want you to know that I'm a documentary photographer. I don't normally do shoots like this, but they totally brought me on for this. And I want you to know you can't get in my way.
My goodness.
And I just kind of like looked at him and I was just like, who the fuck is this guy? And he had like a top hat
They
with a
all have
bandana
hats.
on,
Yeah.
like underneath. And he was like 1,000.
He's 1,000 years old.
Yeah,
So
basically.
he's been doing this for some time.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows.
But yeah, see,
His wife is in labor.
I don't know. I
Congratulations,
don't
Coley.
know if that's the truth. Maybe he just didn't want to talk to you. He's not great about answering the phone anyway.
Most people aren't in 2021. I'll get a text that says, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Miss
buddy.
you.
I'm more comfortable with this.
Yeah.